वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा, वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह. You beloved of Guru will recall that in my last post I had started mentioning Sikh history and its uniqueness. I had stated the martyrdom of two prominent Sikh martyrs, and today I will be continuing in the same vein and telling you about other martyrs who are remembered in Sikh history and had to face a unique death. These two martyrs, which I will be mentioning today, they are in pairs, that is, two names together. First pair is that of Bhai Bota Singh and Bhai Garja Singh. They were two devotees of the house of the Guru. They were coming back from Harimandir Sahib to Taran Taran. They were going back to Taran Taran. And when on the way, they noticed that some army persons were coming. So they just hid themselves behind some tree. One of the soldiers mentioned that he had noticed some Sikhs and they seemed to be hiding. The other soldier said, no, it's not possible because all the Sikhs have been killed. And further, he said that Sikhs cannot hide themselves. They always face. They are not scared. So they went away, but these two persons realized that they have to make the government people realize that they are still alive. The Sikhs are not finished; they are alive. So what did they do? They adopted a wonderful technique of informing the people and the government. They established one chonki, I should say, one of the where they stood and took the position and started collecting a nominal toll from the travelers. Whosoever traveled from that side, they were to pay some nominal charge. They also sent an open message to the governor, the Khan, just to make a joke of him. So that poem, that those two lines which they wrote in the letter are very interesting. So I would like to recite them in Punjabi, but the same mean that the governor should know that we are there and we are charging the tax. We are still alive. So I will recite those lines. चिट्ठी लिखी सिंह बोता हथ विच खाई सोटा आन विच गड़े खलोता आना लाया गड्ढे नूं ते पैसा लाया खोता आखो भाभी खाने नूं ई आखे सिंह बोता. It means he called the governor Pabi. It means in the feminine sense, just to make a joke, to make fun of him. So what he says that we have started collecting the toll and we are charging 1 anna from the cart load and 1 paisa from the donkey load. It means the donkeys and carts which are passing through them through that way, they were supposed to pay some toll tax. When the government came to know, the governor was very angry. So he sent a large number of soldiers, a big army against them. The two devotees of the Guru's house, they fought vigorously. They fought and killed many of the soldiers before they lost their lives and became martyrs. So these two martyrs are remembered for in an interesting way also because they just showed that the Sikh are always living and they cannot be finished. So the other two matters which I would like to mention today are, as we say in the Das, that those who were put on the wheat, that is charkhadiyan se chade. These two matters were by Subeg Singh and by Shahbaz Singh. Bhai Subeg Singh was an honest employee of the government. He was very hardworking. He was appreciated for his work. But when the governor asked him once to convert himself to Islam, he refused. And then it made the governor angry, and he was again, like other, asked to accept either Islam or death. Bhai Subeg Singh agreed for the death and did not give up his religion. The unfortunate part was this, that the Mughals entangled his son by Shahbaz Singh also. He was a young person and very handsome. So they wanted him to be converted to Islam. But Bhai Shahbaz Singh also preferred to die than to give up his religion. Both of them were awarded a different punishment, and that was to be put on the wheels. These wheels had sharp needles fixed upon them, and both the wheels were placed side by side, and then both of them, the father and the son, were put on the wheel and tied on them so that they could not move. And when the wheels were revolved, both the wheels crashed and crushed these two persons. This was a sacrifice unique in its sense because in history we do not find such awarding of punishments by the government. But the Sikhs never waver. They are never scared. They faced this kind of punishment also, but did not give up their religion. That is the greatness of our martyrs, and that is the greatness of Sikh religion. That is why I say even the sacrifices made by them, the sacrifices may be there in other religions also. But these types of sacrifices we cannot find anywhere else. The brave Sikhs who always remembered God, who were always devoted toward their Guru, who always acted on their teachings and never wavered, never gave up their religion, rather sacrificed their lives. We should always feel proud of these great martyrs. I will be continuing this tale of martyrdoms, great tale of martyrdoms, rather in the 18th century in my further posts also. Till then, I take your leave. I hope you will continue to like these posts and subscribe to this channel, Uniqueness of Sikhism. Please remember that you tell others also so that we may all unite in big number to remember the uniqueness of our great religion. I shall be grateful. Thank you very much. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh.